From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Dax Fulton.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And now here's the veteran DH, Christian Yelich. 1-1 now. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Towards first. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the Giants lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Lane Thomas.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames stands in. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. Giants go in order. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Kyle Harrison.
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Bottom of the first. And now the DH, Jose Caballero. The 1-1. And that's outside. Up the middle. Over to Lowe. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Bounced up the middle. Over to Lowe. And there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Taylor Ward. Two outs. Up and in, and it's 2-1. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, leading off, Elliot Ramos. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Ramos leads off second with nobody out. In the air, right side. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Chapman on his way to third. And he's got an RBI triple.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Punch that ball down the opposite field line, just barely able to keep it fair, but once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
Runner at third, nobody out. James Tibbs the third, the next Giant to hit. Up the middle, Sweeney. Tosses to first, run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. And that is out of play. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone, and it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
And up next for San Francisco, Santiago Espinal. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Cruz on the move, has room, and he makes the catch. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 2 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, and now the catcher comes up to him. Connor Wong. That one's in there. Going to count 1-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
1 out, bases empty. In the air, out towards left center. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Sweeney. And now 2-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Ramos pulls that one down, and that is that. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he was either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Swing and a ball popped up. Stop. Snags it for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Nathaniel Lowe.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Giants down in order, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Next pitch way upstairs. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Here comes a pitch. Swung on, belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Marlins, Max Schumann. On a line, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now, Jose Caballero. And that one in the air center field. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
This is Bryson Stott.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Ground ball could be 2. To Adames, that's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Start of the 4th, and now the shortstop, Willy Adames. Next offering is fouled back. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Here's Elliot Ramos. This one popped up. Wade makes the play. 2 down.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
2 down, base is empty. And here is Matt Chapman. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's to third. Zips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Giants 2 and the Marlins 1. And we're back. And now Lamont Wade Jr. Just missed.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
2-2 down.
Oh. 3-2.
To the right side, Espinal sends it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Taylor Ward.
That's out the corner.
Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And at the plate for Miami, Connor Wong. That one way inside. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Liner caught at second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Luis Matos, the next up for the Marlins. Ward off of first with 2 away. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Line drive. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Marlins leave 1. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
2 outs, base is empty. Santiago Espinal will hit next. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Giants go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Trey Sweeney. Hard liner. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. This ball's chopped on the ground, and it's off the bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it's going to be Max Schumann. Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's the 2-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Jose Caballero.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Runner takes off, back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So digging in, Bryson Stott. 2 on, 2 outs. That's towards center. Thomas gets under it, and that ends the inning. So they strand a pair. We're through 5. It's the Giants 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here in Miami, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Lane Thomas. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Here comes Christian Yelich. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
2 down, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Elliot Ramos. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Declan Cronin. He's into the game with the bases empty. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So up next, James Tibbs III. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he chases that one. That's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tristan Beck.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And at the plate for Miami, Lamont Wade Jr. Out to center. Thomas makes the grab, one away.
The left fielder, number 4.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Landon Root getting loose out there. Poche warming up as well. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Right side, Tibbs. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher,
Connor Wong, the next up for the Marlins. And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Cronin ready to fire now. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ranging back, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Out to short, Sweeney. Handles, throws to first. That's it out.
the center fielder, number 8, Lane.
Here's Lane Thomas now.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board.
Hangs on to the foul tip. That's a strikeout. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're up 5-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, Luis Macho.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard. And here is Trey Sweeney. Swing and a miss.
1-2. Ball.
In the air out towards right center. Tibbs sizing this one up. Nabs it. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
And now it's filled up. Out to short, Adames. Throws across the diamond, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Schumann.
So 2 down now, and here is Max Schumann. Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 5-2. Back to the top of the order. Jose Caballero, the next up for the Marlins. Over to first, and he's saved. Rolled over to third, Chapman. Sends it across to first, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now, Christian Yelich. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 straight.
Short hop liner handled it short. Fires over to first. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And up next for San Francisco, Nathaniel Lowe. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one the other way. Sweeney whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Two down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're still out in front, 5-2. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Eric Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. That's inside. Stop. Stands at second with no outs. On the ground right side, Espinal tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Off the plate inside, and a count 2-1. Miller, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Got him swinging. Stepping in, Connor Wong. 2 outs with a runner at third.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Out front, rip foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next pitch is outside. Luis Matos waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
The other way. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Miami. They trail at 5-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. That one's in there, and that's strike 2. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Jared Koenig comes on now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. There's a line drive to left field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He will score.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's going to be James Tibbs III. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Well struck right field. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 8-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now, Santiago Espinal. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. 2 outs, base is empty. Lane Thomas, the next Giant to hit. Headed towards the corner, and a foul ball. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the 9th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Landon Roop.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Luis Matos now at the plate. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And up next for Miami, Trey Sweeney. The Marlins with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. Sweeney leads off first with 1 away. Up the middle. Base hit. Throw into third. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Marlins down to their final out. Max Schumann, the next up for the Marlins. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Giants take this one in a blowout.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.